Let's see here. Stickers. Pull. Oh, kind of weird. Oh, you gotta screw that. How does that work? Oh, it's gotta go the other way. Oh, it broke. Shoot, hopefully it sticks. Mr. Falcor. Mr. Falcor. Hey, neighbors. Alright, I was gonna read some Proverbs. Anybody into it? I'm kinda into it. You wanna hear some Proverbs? Proverbs 29 is pretty good. I started the stream and I spilled all kind of stuff all over myself. Hello. Alright, I'm going to read Proverbs 29 because today's the 29th. The proverb of the day is how it's laid out. Couldn't hurt. Hey, Gilbert. You want to hear Proverbs 29, Gilbert? No. I bet you are righteous in some way and loved in others. C-H-A-U, what does that even mean? Alright, here goes Proverbs 29. He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoices his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. The king by judgment establishes the land, but he that receiveth gift overthroweth. A man that flattereth his neighbor spreadeth a net for his feet. In the transgression of an evil man there is a snare, but the righteous do sing and rejoice. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Scornful men bring a city into a snare, but wise men turn away wrath. If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, Where he rage or laugh, there is no rest. The bloodthirsty hate the upright, but the just seek his soul. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth until afterward. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. The poor and the deceitful man meet together. The Lord lighteth both their eyes. The king that faithfully judges the poor, his throne shall be established forever. The rod of reproof giveth wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increase, but the righteous shall see their fall. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. He shall delight unto thy soul. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. A servant will not be corrected by words, for though he understandeth, he will not answer. Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words? There is more hope for a fool than of him. He that delicately bringeth up his servant from a child shall have him become his son at the length. An angry man stirreth strife, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Whoso is partner with a thief hateth his own soul. He heareth cursing, and betrayeth it not. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. That was pretty good, huh? Hello. Wow, a bunch of people commented. How are you guys doing? 6 votes. All right, 67 people are righteous and loved. I think more of y'all. I think them 33% are also righteous and loved. Hey, slap a like on there. Go subscribe to my channel. I ain't barely got anybody. I'm growing my hair. I guess you can call this the growing your hair channel. No, actually, I tell you what I do. I make tassels. Do you know what a biblical tassel is? Would you prefer a man pointing a gun at you or a sorcerer sacrificing to cast spells on you? Neither one will prosper because the Lord says so in the Bible. The gun will jam and the sorcerer's spells go back to him. I know it to be a fact because I believe in Jesus Christ 100%. I know I gotta shave. You don't need to tell me. Look, there's Falcor. Falcor! Have you ever seen the Never Ending Story? This is my luck dragon on Never Ending Story. He's gonna get so big and we're gonna go flying around. Look, hey, this right here is called a tassel. I make these and I give them away because basically they're red, white, and blue. And if you look in Numbers 15 verses 37 through 41, it tells us to put a ribbon of blue in our tassels to remind us to do all God's commandments and to not go whoring no more, which we used to love to do in the flesh. All of us. You could say you didn't, but I'm sure you did because it says you did. Anyhow, so the ribbon of blue is basically the 10 commandments, the Father. The ribbon of red is Jesus Christ, 2 commandments: love the Father with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And then his other commandment is love your neighbor as yourself. He said, all of the law and all of the prophets hang on those two commandments. Those two commandments sum up the entirety of the 10 commandments. So you're doing them two commandments. You know, it's not something you just thought of. It's something that's written in your heart at birth. And the 10 commandments, and if you're confused about them, go back and read them. Learn them some more. Oh, and then the white, so it's a red, white, and blue. The white represents the righteousness that we gain through Matthew 7:12 says, do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. In different words, but it's similar to that. It's the golden rule. So that's basically what the flag colors reveal is, the white in the flag is the righteousness. The red in the flag is the bloodshed for our freedoms. And then the blue is basically the color that we need to look at to remind us to abide by the laws of the nation and of God. So, I thought about writing a book one time, but I got to this part in the Bible, in the book of Ecclesiastes, and it's basically, it tells us the whole story of the Bible right here. And I'm going to read it to you. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yeah, he gave good heed and sought out and set in order many proverbs. The preacher sought to find out acceptable words, and that which was written was upright, even words of truth. The words of the wise are as goads, and as a nail fastened by the master of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. And further, by these, my son, be admonished, and making of many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be evil. That's why we need Jesus Christ. Are you awake tonight, this morning, yo? Give a different reaction. No repeats. Oh, thanks for the sparkle in the boom or whatever that is. Nazarene. You must be in Israel. Oh, look, I got a whole bunch of gold something or another in a wavy hand. Thanks, Gilberto. Anybody want to hear more in the Bible? Maybe they got dentists in the Bible.